listeners, Harika here, and I'm super excited to welcome you to Upptalk. If you're ready to learn and get your hands work wonders in the world of information technology, then you're in the right place. When I say Upptalk, we are not just another edtech company. Consider we are your learning partner committed to unlocking your full potential. Whether you're stepping into the world of technology for the first time or looking to advance your career, we provide top-tier, hands-on courses to build up your career. Let's take our first step towards learning here and explore it.
First step, version management. Version management understood. What is called as version management? We call them as repositories. What we call as repository management. We'll keep repository agent. See, especially when you're creating a project for a client, your client, I'm talking about C client, will change it. I'm telling you my experience. I know that we are working with one of our clients. They will say, this is a correction. After 2 months, they will say that we want to make this correction. After like this, they will say every day, one by one correction. Can I edit and redo it? Edit, redo it like that. Can I do it? What we will do now? There is a technology called version management. It's like a shell. It's like a server only. Once, for example, your client is giving some request. Client, you take your internal team itself. Client is giving one request. One request, that is one request on 1st January. You're developing the process. Then what you will have? You will have a meeting. Again, the client is sending the second request. That is on 10th January, he's telling. Again, client. After then, he's sending a third request. What he's saying that no. Whatever you did in first one, no, that is I don't want that second one. You again redo the same thing. You go and undo all the action. No, what we will do with once we create a project. Ajit, let me go to my control room. Go back. See when I go and click on publish. Can you see Ajit? There is a version called 10.1.1. Correct. Oh no. Yes. What is the old version? What is the current version? 1.1 new is 1.1. What will happen when I edit my bot, when I edit my process? I'll change it a version to 1.1. First version, what I will keep it. What is the first version? I will keep it as. When the manager says that, he says that there is a after updating Ajit. After updating, I'll change the version to 1.1. Now my client is telling I want that old version. What I will do, I'll take this version of the file. Correct. This one I'll take it. This is called version management. And that is one type of server. We call them as. What is it called as? Repository management server. Repository management server. That is available in UiPath, this type of facility. That is what we can configure. That. When you go to your UiPath, when you go to the home, when you go to the tools plugins, these are the different types of software. Git S, VN, PFAS. All these are different softwares are available in the market. That configuration will take in. You no need to worry. This IT guys will do all this. You no need to bother it. Who will do this? IT guy will do this. I think I can do this. You now need to worry about it. They will take care of it. They will configure all this thing and they will give it to you. When you are uploading it, it will automatically manage the version management. Got got. That is configuration. Who will take care of it by your IT guys? Technical team. And when you come to the next tab, you understand the Start tab, Tool and Template. I told you now we can create a process by blank process or from existing template. Can you see? Lot of templates are available. You can see it here. You can use this also. And this again the same thing. What we saw here. Now the tools configuration. That configuration we can configure it here. And some default settings we can do it. See, some people would like I'm talking about a UI partner. Some people will like colors. You can see my screen is white screen. But if you want to make it as black color, which you can choose dark. Got your point. If you want, you can change it, but I like white color. If you can use dark color also. This is one thing, and you can choose a language also. There are totally some 13 languages supported. The China people, if you have asked them, they will choose this language. But we are using English. You can choose different languages. We have a Portuguese, Spanish, Turkish, French is there. Like this, various languages are there, sure. You can convert the tool into different languages also. And next is design some of the basic settings. See, if you want that is not required for you, everybody will go for the default settings. And when you come to the location, you know the default or your project file will be stored back. Can you see the default folders are there? You can change where you want to keep your project folder. Like that, you can set it. But you remember that default where all our project files are stored. Here this one default, where all our UiPath files are stored in my document. My document UiPath. But if you want to change your project path, you can change your project path here. If you want to change it, you can change it. I would say if I develop separate folder and can really, yes, exactly, but otherwise it will go on store default way. That is different here. That is in your computer. When you go to my computer documents, in the document you can see a folder name for UiPath. You can see all the projects here. But if you want to change this folder path, you can change the folder path here. That's got it. And I told you about license by change profile. License, you can change it here. And second thing is a help menu. When you come to the help menu, I really appreciate UiPath organization company because they provide different ways for the help the people to learn it. One is already, we have a community edition. They're giving for you, free of cost. Apart from that, they are providing help in different portals also. Like we have a community forum, product documentation, what are the latest release notes, and quick tutorial. Like academic is there. Academic means that you can go and see. A lot of videos are there. These are the different way we can reach out to UiPath for the help. Community forum is really good. See, if you post a question within 2 to 3 hours, you will get response from the people. This is the help regarding to your UiPath. On the side, you can see which version of UiPath you're using, what license you're using. All the details, you can get it here. Understand about this all. If I click the community forum, it will go to the community forum. It will go to the website. Oh, you see, forum UiPath. There you can see a list of people have posted the question. What you can do, you can log in and you can post the question. They will respond to you immediately. Got it? They have a lot of people will post a question like anything. They will respond. Immediately they will respond to you. Let me go again to the UiPath. If you want to know the quick tutorial, it will go to the other website. Can you see that it will help you like this? It will help you quick tutorial. Can you see it's quick test giving step by step? That also you can do it. Or if you want to know the documentation, it will go on docupath.com website where you can get the complete documentation about UiPath. Can you see that? Can you see type of workflows, file comparison, autobus, practice, source control? Can you see all the things? You can get the documentation about this. Got it. Got you. Any questions on these options? Now then we go to the stack. Now how to create a new project. To create a new project, you have to go to the stack and you can see process. We call them as a process. We won't call them as a project. You can give the process name. You have to give proper naming for this agent. Don't just some random name. You cannot create a process. What is the business process you are doing it? Like for the cash flow, we are using the input. When you're communicating, know which model you're working. Cash flow transaction process. Customer management. Correct? The name should be unique. When I read the name itself, I should understand what automation you're done. Basically, there should be a process name. And you can tell which location you want to save it. Default where it is saving. You can see my drive. But what I want to do is I want to skip it in my document. I want to keep it into. There is my UiPath. Now what I will do is the UiPath, I create one folder. I keep all the project under this. That's what I can do with this. I can keep all the project here. By the end of the day, I can send you this if you want. And then you have to give the brief description about the process. Description means that people can understand. And then you can see the compatibility. Whether you want to use Windows method or cross-platform. What is the cross-platform? You remember the Studio and Studio X? That you can do it. Or you can go for the legacy. Legacy means, see, I'm talking about UI for Studio X. They added a lot of features. They added the same window. They change it multiple ways. You want all the method. You can do this window legacy method. When I choose window legacy method, and I told you no, Ajay, this is a UiPath is completely designed with ET. and it is a cross-platform. When you say cross-platform means it support VB as the Shisha. Now you can choose which language you want. You want V, B or Shisha. That's when I told you no, this is technically people who work on it. I'm choosing B. Great. I think I didn't give the process there. Go for VB. If I learn the basic of VB, then how I can learn it? Is there any? You see, you can go to some website. You can see there is a B programming language. You may just say language then because I try earlier that because financial people generally go for the VB if they want to learn. No, that is V. VB is a go. VB a go. This is VB. VB is the like in it, like Shisha C Puff programming language. Got it. But if I want to get some material on this, then is there any site website that if I require something, then just if you want to give VB tutorial. Can you see VB tutorial in the British schools come? It's a good thing. This is VB script. Visual Basic. Can you see it? If I want, I'll share it with this way. Visual Basic 6 tutorial. Interaction. The concept of a computer. What is Visual Basic? What are the data types? You can see that. Got. And you can see that variables. If condition. We can see that select statement math function, format string function, some procedures, arrays. Can you see the complete? If you want. Linking profile also. Thank you. I will send you the link. I'll copy from here. I just understood how to create a planned process. Go to the start. 3 data process. Now I'm just going to create a new process for you. What is the first process? Just I'm going to talk about today. It's probably. I'm going to talk about Scrappy. Whatever I'm covering, I'll put it as a project name. That when you're going through also, you will understand. Today I'm going to talk about Scrappy type. What is possible? I make you understand what is coming today. I'm going to cover about what is the topic. I'm going to talk about Scrappy. Let me put it as Scrappy. What is Scrappy? Anida. What do you understand? Some English definition for Scrappy. What is the meaning of Scrappy? Scrappy. What I understand is Scrappy the things. But the meaning is Scrappy tools is there. Sorry. It is snapping tools, Scrappy just cut and paste. Nothing. Exactly. It's nothing but extracting information from application. Got it. A scrappy is nothing but extracting information from application. There are two types of scrappy. One is table scanning and unstructured. That is when you go to the UiPath. I'm just giving a scrappy method. I'm choosing window method. Treat it. I'm creating the project. Which one is studio? Ajay, I'm going to tell you. You can go to the project settings. Project settings. You can see there is a modern design experience. Please disable this option. You can see the old method that you will understand more clearly. Can you see that my windows are a little bit changed? Can you see there are two types of scanning? Data scrappy and screen scrappy. Screen scrappy. I will put it in the notepad. What are the types of scrappy we have? Data scrappy, data scrappy. Screen scrappy, scrappy. What is the difference? You may be thinking, if I want to extract structured data. See scrappy, you understood. What is the scrappy? Extracting information from application. But there are two types of scrappy. One is data scrappy and one is screen scrappy. What is data scrappy? It is used to extract information which is in table representation. Got it, Jay? Yes, it should be in a structure. That is why we call them a structure. What we call a structure? Why it is structure? Why it is structure? It is in the form of table representation. But if you want to extract like a paragraph or from images or from the text, then we use it. It is used to extract information which is in the paragraph or image form. Got AJ. We have two types of scrappy, data scrappy and screen scrappy. Now let me go to the thing. Can you see there is a data scrappy and screen scrappy? Two types of scrappings are there. Ajay, please go and change your model. You create a new project. Just I want to make you comfortable. Open new process. Give some process name. You do UiPath. Should I do myself? Do it yourself. Go to the Open UiPath. Now UiPath Studio Community. Now it should change to Studio Community. Now I have to go process. Go to the start. Process. Give some name. I'll say what name you put it. I will put the same name. Scrapping type. Scrapping type. Scrapping task I will put. And then Brapier, then VV and then create. Now I have created. Now on the left side you can see a project. Can you see a project? You are storing dependencies. because it is downloading all the projects. Now what to do? Go to the left side. You can see there is a setting out. Under Project tab, can you see a setting? Project setting. It's also showing one pop-up. Before you automate, let me show you around. No? Skip that. The project. You can see like a green icon, project setting icon, like a foot next to the folder. Can you show me the screen? I was sharing the screen. It is already there. You can see there is a setting icon. Setting icon. Can you see modern design experience? Just click this. Disable that. Creating workshop. Now it is done. Now we are on the same page. Screening, scrapping and data scrapping. Now this is you, honey, to do. Ajit, I am just telling you. Each time when you create this project, go and change it. Now I think now you can minimize it. You can see my script. I am seeing your script. When you talk about scrapping method, you can see screen scrapping and data scrapping. First, we are going to see about data scrapping. What is a data scrapping? Which is used to extract structured data from the browser applications or document in the data in your data table format. What is a data table means it is one type of data type Ajit. We know what is a table. Data table. What is the data? It is in the form of intersection of rows and columns. Now, Ajit, before you are doing all this action, whether you are doing recording or screen scrapping or data scrapping, keep your application ready. What do you mean by application ready? See, now let us take one simple example. Ajit, you know about world population. You heard about world population by country. Correct. Just world population, world country in a world by population. Can you see? Can you see? This is my table. This is the table. If you want, I'll share with you this URL. Take that URL, Ajit, from the chat window. I've copied it. Ajit, imagine now. This is my day-to-day process. Imagine you know that we people are last 3 years. We are facing this issue called coronavirus. Coronavirus, sure. I don't want to open that page. You know that this is one of the tasks in every company's term. See, they want to update to all the employee the status of coronavirus. They want to do it every 1 hour because when it was in peak people, our employees should know about what is the status of coronavirus. They cannot do this repeated task. What they want to do with, they have to open this browser, go and click on this coronavirus and then extracting information. Can you see the detail of coronavirus? Correct? They have to open this page and they have to go to this view by country. See, you can see the country. They want to extract this data and then they want to write it into Excel file and send this Excel file as an attachment. Correct. Got it? This is my process. This is the normal process we use now. This is instead of taking coronavirus. I don't want to think about this. Let us go to the world population. That looks better. This is the page I will see. I want to send this report to my all-day employee. This is my day-to-day work. My manager has given me a task. You need to update population by country to all the employee every 1 hour once. Or every day, morning, night or park. You need to update to all the employee. Correct? You know that this is like a boring task. And this is also silly. See, if I'm doing it manually, how much time I will take it edit. What is the first step? I need to open this browser. Open this browser, then open it. I need to copy this table. How do you copy the table? I'll just do this. You know that I think I'll see. I'm not able to copy properly also. Let us copy it. I need to roll. Ctrl C and I'll open what is the next step. I'll open Excel. Open Excel, then it will take time. I mean when we copy it. Sometimes it is not the same table, same form. It won't copy it properly. Also, if it not copied properly, what I will do manually, I will type it. Correct or no. It will take minimum 15 to 20 minutes for me to do this process every day. What I'm thinking is what I'll suggest is I will automate this process. Now what is the first step? Ajit? Come on, tell me what is the first step. We thought, what is the thing I'm going to teach you about data starting? What is the data scabing, which is used to extract structured data? Structured data in the form of table representation. Now, can you tell me what is the first step? Man, you tell me. See, remember Ajit, what I told you. What is RPE? RPE is nothing, but you're going to replace a human. You're going to replace a human. I mean human. What is a human being will do? First thing is open the browser. Yes or no, then I'll extract the table. Then the third thing is open the Excel. Fourth thing is copy the table. First one is what I will do with send email. For sending email, what I will do, I'll open. And what is the sixth step? Send the email. This is human actualizer. How we are going to convert into what? I do robotic process. Robotic action. Robotic action. Now let me go to UI file. Just will agent will keep create all the thing into main workflow itself. Open workflow. Now, what is the workflow I want to create it? Can you tell me what is the first step? Open browser. Now open browser. I need to click on this plus sign. You see agent, all the activity. There are some thousands and thousands of activities are there. All the activities are easy to understand. You told them until you open the browser, you go and search for open browser. Can you see open browser activity? Double click on it. It will ask you the URL. Which page do you want to? I think you know that we need to put it in double quotes. And paste the URL which I sent it to. We say we open. But you need to put it in what? You need to put it in double quotes. Double quotes. When I'm taking open browser. Agent, you know that I clicked open browser. Can you see a lot of properties? Correct. Default which browser it will open. Agent. We can go for the edge. Can you see a browser tag? You can choose what is your browser tag you want to do. I think I'm opening the browser in which version. I'm opening in Edge or I'm opening in Chrome. I think Chrome. I select the Chrome tag. Otherwise, it will open in Internet Explorer. If you don't choose a tag, it will take a default browser. Better change your browser tag. Now this is enough. Browser tag patches. Oh, I like it. Now what I'm going to after doing the browser, what I want to do is I open the browser. What is the next step? Then click the type of whatever you want to download. You want to extract the table. What is the type we're calling as data scrubbing? Data scrubbing. What you can do is keep your cursor here and click on data scrubbing. Once you click on data scrubbing, it will show you a result. Now what you do with you? Click on next button. Now you go to the page, which page you want to extract the table. I'm selecting this one table. When I'm selecting, you can skip anywhere in the table. You can skip anywhere in the table and select that. Now it will ask you what is the message. You can read it. You selected a table cell. Would you like to extract the table from the whole table? Yes or no? You mean, say the data. I have selected this one or I want to select the whole table. Yes, what do you want? You want only selected cell or you want to select the whole table? Whole data. You have to click yes or no. You select the table cell. Would you like to extract the data from the whole table? No, I think. Would you like to extract data from the whole table? Can you see that it is extracted? The whole table. Can you see Ajit? All the tables are extracted. Sometimes when we select one data, then it asks the question to us that you want to say exactly this type data or you want the whole table. But it will allow you to select only one cell in the table. Next question it is asking by the UiPath itself that you want to select only one cell or you want to extract the whole table. Now can you see the whole table? But maximum number of rows by minimum is 100. But you can change it. I want you can give maximum rows 400 rows also. You can give nothing wrong in that. Once you select number of rows, click finish. Now it is asking next question Ajit. Is data spinning multiple pages? What do you mean that? Is data spinning multiple pages? You remember when you go down the table, you can see page number 123445. You will get it. Or no? Yes. Can you tell me whether we have more pages? Yes. Where is the more pages? But there is no pages. No, it's a one-page content. It is one here. Please, no. What do you need to identify the element to navigate if you like to? Yes, to indicate I want to click no. I'm clicking no. Now Ajit, can you see? This activity came down. This activity should be inside this browser. Oh no. It should be inside the browser activity. Open browser. In the open browser, what I did data scanning, can you see? Yes, inside the open browser, I did data scan. Now which activity extracted the table? Which activity extracted the table? Data scanning. No data scanning, but inside the data scanning, which activity? Data table. Structured table data. Structured table, yes. It is structured, correct. Now this activity extracted the table. Where is it stored? It is extracted now. Where is it stored? Now it is extracted from where, or it is extracted to where? It is extracted from web application. Web application. It is extracted, but where does this activity store the result? Where it is stored, edit. Where it is stored? In the UiPath. In the UiPath. When you go to this activity, can you see the output parameter? This is the properties. It is stored here. Can you see? It is default storing the extracted table data. Correct. Now here only edit, it is stored it. You understood or no? It is extracted. In this activity, it is stored. It is stored in the output. Output, correct? Can you see what is the output variable? See when you go down. Come on, this should go down. It is not going down. It's going down. Can you see? There is a variable called extract table data. Mean correct. But Ajit, my question is it meaningful? No, there is no variable. No, listen, I'm talking about this variable. Is it meaningful extract table data? No, what I'm going to do is I'll delete this. You can double click and delete that. Press Ctrl K. Press Ctrl K. I'm going to give DT population detail. What is the detail? A population detail only though. Why I'm giving DT? What does DT mean? Downloaded. No, data table DT means data table. What detail it is storing that? Population. Press enter. Can you see Ajit? Automatically the variable is created here. Yes, sure. Can you see that? What type of table it is created? Data table. But where it is for? See what is the scope? No, Ajit, it is in this table. This activity, which is under which activity? You can access this variable inside this do only. If you want to access, do by default is coming. Do by default is coming. By default, because this is an output parameter. Now, edit. In this activity, this variable is coming under this called do. But I want to access this. This is variable anywhere in the workflow. Anywhere I want to use. It means pull down this arrow mark. You can change it. Meme hum, which is the main sequence, which is our main activity. Data scrubbing. Data scrubbing. But data scrubbing also. You open it, go to the top data scrubbing. You can access this activity inside this data scrubbing only hum. But which is the main workflow? This is the main workflow. This is my main workflow. This is my. What you can see when I click here, I'm not able to see any variable. No, Ajit. Just when I go down, can you see this? I'm not able to see. Now here I can see extractable data. But when I go inside this to scope, can you see both the variables? You need to change the scope. Which scope I'm changing? I will change it to main sequence. Now let me go to the top. I'll click main sequence. When I go and click on main sequence, I'll change this one or that one. Let me go to open browser. 2 squared depopulation data. I need to change it to main sequence. Now you see that when I keep my cursor itself, I can see that variable, both the variables. Correct or no? Now you can access anywhere. You can access anywhere inside this box. What is the first step we did? Come on, tell me, let me go to the notepad. We've opened the browser. We extracted the table. Next, what is the next thing you want to do? Open the Excel. Yes, how to open the Excel in UiPath? Just open the Excel, I think. You can see. Then you go down, you add the activity as it just go down. You can drag it like this. Now, when you come down here, it's a peek and do. You can see anywhere that the plus sign. You can use it wherever you want the activity. You cannot add the activity here. Wherever the plus sign is there only you can add the activity. Correct. What do you want to do? Open Excel. Excel open Excel. Can you see Excel application scope? That is, you're opening the Excel. You need to give the workbook path. What is the workbook path? I can keep it on the desktop. You can keep wherever you want, but best recommendation is keep it in the project folder itself. What is the project folder? Which is the project folder? Document. UiPath. Where is my UiPath? I think you have to put my name again. Document. UiPath. I changed it. I think this is what the name of the process I gave. Scabbing. A scabbing. Then I didn't say within scabbing. Scabbing type. I see I keep it here. What is the name of the file you want to create? Current. Population. Details file. Got. I am just opening it. This file is not exist. Don't worry. You can copy this folder path. And you can put it in double quotes. Paste the folder path /. What is the name you want to give? Current population. Details file. Otherwise, what you can do Ajit, you should see. Do we have this file in my folder? What you do it? You can create a blank Excel. You can create this Excel file and then you can open it also. Correct? But manually you need to do it. But the system will automate you what I am doing it. I am copying the file path and giving my file name. Can you see the option called create? if not exist. Create if not exist. I am checking that. Why I'm checking that? It will automate. It will automate. I have opened the Excel. Now what I need to do is age it. I have opened the Excel. What is the next step? Copy the data. We did this activity. With this activity, we are opening the Excel. Now what I want to do is copy the table. What type of table it is? It is a table. You can see there is an action called write. Can you see edit? Range. It will ask you sheet name. What is the sheet name you want to write it? Sheet 1. Sheet 1. And what is the starting cell? You can see what it is asking. Data table. What is the name we gave for the data table? This one, the population, something. The population, depopulation def. Yes or no, Ajit? We gave no here. We created DT population data. This is file name. Excel is different. Then sheet name is in the file. And the DT population is a table name. Yeah, exactly. Now we done it. What is the next step? We completed this 2-step. This is my notebook. First step we completed. What is the next one? Open Outlook. Open Outlook when you go and click on this after. You can click Save. You close this Excel activity. Just come down. Don't do it here itself. Come out of this Excel. What do you want to do? You want to send it in the mail. Send the email you want to do. But you can use Outlook or you can use Gmail activity. Can you see Gmail? Which Gmail you want to use it? You can use it. When you go and search Outlook, also available at Outlook. Can you see Outlook? Use desktop Outlook. Say email. Send email. Like this various activity we have it. But I don't want to use my Outlook. I want to use Gmail spelling. Use mail. You can select your account. What account? I will use my account. What is the account I am going to use? Double click on here. Why my Outlook is add new account. I got that. I will use that as a notification. Let me go to my Outlook. Can you see automatically? I got that Gmail account. Now what I am going to do, I got my UiPath trainer account. Now what you want to do with the Gmail? You want to read an email or you want to send an email? Send an email. You click on this inside this new activity. You use send email. You send Gmail. Send out to send Gmail. Oh no, that is send. Send email. Send email. You can tell to whom you want to send it. The account. Why it is coming up on. Inside this, I am clicking this Gmail. I am selecting it. I am selecting the Gmail. What to whom you want to send it? I am sending to myself itself. Correct. UiPath trainer come. I am sending to myself. I am sending to him. What is the message? Put it in double quotes. All the things are straight. Current. Population. Subject. And then you can send a text. What do you want to send a text? Please find it. I will just put it in double quotes. I, Angela. Just if you want. If you are not able to click on this plus sign, you can see there is an option called Open Editor. Here you can type it in. What do you want to type? I want to type it. Population data. Please find attached the correct population data. Population data. I will click Open. Now you want attached file. Which file do you want attached? Detach the file which we used in the Excel. I will copy this file. Got it, Anja. I will copy this folder path. I will put it here. To double quotes. I am removed. Now I am attaching the files. You can attach multiple files also. Got it. Turn it again. What is the first step? Open browser. I am doing data stabbing. Why I am choosing data stabbing? Because I want to extract. Data from where? Structured data. Once I stab the data, the stabbed data is stored in this output variable. I change that variable name. Then next, after extracting, I am opening my Excel. Then I am writing a range of a data. Then I open my Gmail. Use Gmail. Use Gmail in the Gmail. What I am doing it, I am sending an email. Email. Now how to run it? Go to the debug. You can see an option called transaction. It is opening the browser. I am going to open one file. Oh, possible. The file is correct. The file is already used by another processor. Why it is storing in the mail? Just one thing I will do. I keep this Excel file. Where is my Excel file? Details is open or not? Excel file. No, Excel file is somewhere. It is corrupt because we can check this Excel. I am just hoping. I think my Excel file is in the opening. One thing I will do, I will keep this Excel file in different folder. It is showing it is saving in OneDrive. It is saving in OneDrive. Let me go on. Keep it in. I will keep it in desktop. It is better. I will create UiPath training. I keep the file here. I will just copy this file path Ctrl+C. Ctrl+B/. Current population detail doc. And the sex. I will copy this. Let us go on. Give the path here. Clear value. Let's start. Got edge. It is sent an email. Continue. Now when I go and open my Gmail, what happened? My Gmail doesn't have authentication. We may have used this email. What does this say? Let me open my Gmail. Current population detail. Can I see this accepted? Even if human beings do it, we cannot do this perfect extraction. Correct? Correct. It is extracted the data, but it's not sending an email due to security risk. Insufficient permission. API is not supporting for you. Now one thing we'll do, we'll use Gmail or Outlook. Gmail is not following because mentally when you work with your office, just one thing we'll do. We will use SMTP. Send SMTP message. Send SMTP means to whom you want to send it. UiPath trainer at gmail.com. The subject is current population detail. What is SMTP here? I'm going to write. If you want, you can click on this plus sign open editor and you can type. Please find attached the current population detail. You can attach the file. What you can do, you can give current and you can put that file path here. Now let me go on to which server you want to log in it. Which server, using which server you want to log on. You can see that from, you can see the where is that at the top. Log on which server you want to log on. You want to log on with UiPath trainer at gmail.com. You need to enter the password. What is the password of my Gmail? I think if your password, if you want to send to copy, is there from, you can put from. Here also, you need to give which email ID you want to go to. UiPath trainer at mail.com. Here you need to put got it now. You can see that all the information I gave. Server is not supported. Oh, the server I didn't use. What is the port number? Port number is for selling and email is for 580 cents. I did these details. You can get it from any website. If you go and turn a SMTP mail port number, you can use SMTP port number. Can you see how to choose the port number? What is the port number? You can use what is the port number. You can use ASAT. And then you can type the server. What is that? Gmail.com. A lot of information. You need to give it as well. Now can you see the LNS form? Now let's go and run it. This should work. But I will cover this and send the email again. Don't worry. No, I will also try. Maybe you will. It's not working here. Maybe never. It is opening the browser. It is opening the Excel. Now can you see it is executing? Why its application specific password? What's the password for this? One thing I do. Use some other email. I will use the password for this. Why my password is wrong? Password. Let's run again. Some security reason it is not allowing to send an email. One thing. There is no. Some application too. Let me remove this. Or use Outlook. Use Outlook. Use Outlook desktop. I will use this. I will use my default email account. Here I'm going to send an email. Send email. Sent email with Outlook rather than sent email. Here we can go to the activity list. Okay. You can search for Outlook. Here you can use send Outlook mail message. To whom I'm sending to UiPath. From my office mail ID, I'm sending to my personal ID. UiPath trainer and mail come. The subjective. Current population detail. Body, I'm not doing it. Attach file. I'll put that file attached. I did no need to give anything. Just you can use UiPath and this one current population. You can give the body of the email. What is the body of the email? Hi Manjula. Just I'm saying take it. Hi Manjula. Now if you want to attach the file, attach. We did it. The attach file. We did it. Now let's done it. I think my Outlook won't give any problem. Now it is executed successfully. It is not allowed to Gmail outside. Gmail, I think it is. But I will get an email from my Gmail. Can you see I got my email? Current population. That's. You have to say security reason. It's not allowed to Gmail, to another. Gmail we won't recommend. We won't use Gmail account. You will use conflict contact. This is a simple process which you automated by using a data standard. Got your point? Any question? You will send me this. I will send this point to you. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us sales@uptalk.com.